English Story Story 1 A New Look. A professor entered a classroom and asked his students to prepare for a surprise test. They waited anxiously at their desks for the test to begin. The professor handed out the test, facing down. Once he handed them all out, he asked his students to turn the page and begin. Everyone was surprised because there were no questions, just black dots in the center of the page. The professor, seeing the surprise on everyone's faces, told them to write what they see. The students were confused, but they began to write out their answers. At the end of the class, the professor took all the answers and started reading each one of them aloud in front of all the students. All of them, with no exceptions, described the black dots, trying to explain its position in the middle of the sheet. And after all had been read, the classroom drowned into a deep silence. The professor began to explain. I'm not going to grade on you this. I just wanted to give you something to think about. No one wrote about the white part of the paper. Everyone focused on the black dots, and the same happens in our lives. We have a white paper to observe and enjoy, but we always focus on the dark spots. Our life is a gift given to us with love and care, and we always have reasons to celebrate. Nature renewing itself every day. Our friends around us, the job we are satisfied with, and the miracles we see every day in our lives. However, we insist on focusing only on the dark spots, the health issues that bother us, the lack of money, the complicated relationship with a family member, the disappointment with a friend, and they are very small compared to everything we have in our lives. But they are the ones that pollute our minds. Close your eyes to the black spots in your life. Enjoy each one of your blessings and each moment that life gives you. End of story 1. Please comment for us. Next story is an artistic look. Once a brave king was badly wounded in one of his country's most important battles and lost an eye and a leg. One day, the king, who was watching the paintings of some brave kings from the past, thought to himself, I should have one for myself too. Then I will be remembered in minds and memories for my bravery for years to come. He called for all the great painters in his country and asked them to paint a beautiful portrait of him. But no one dared to do that, because they could not think of a way to portray it. A king who does not have an eye and a leg beautifully. They were sure that a bad painting would make the king angry, and none of them wanted to suffer from the wrath of the king. But one courageous painter agreed to draw a beautiful portrait of the king. He drew the king aiming for a hunt with an eye closed and a leg bent. How beautiful the world will look if we could change the way we look. End of story 2.